Hello everyone, I am Ankita and I'm back with another video. And this video is about really a constant process that I do and I really follow it every day. Something came across my mind when I was really learning and studying about something, and I thought of really asking and sharing with you this thing. So I would just like to know, most of us do this learning on an everyday basis. Some could be like associated with our certifications, some could be associated with our jobs, with especially for students when you learn every day. That's a great important thing I would like to share with you. So have you ever assessed yourself that how many times you learn to understand something, or you learn to unlearn something which is not needed, and then create a fresh pattern and then create a fresh learning that yes, this is what I need to know today? How many times do we do that, and how many of us really do that? I don't know, ask yourself. That's one important thing, and that's the beginning of this video, where I would like to start with this question and also with one of the tips. When you're really learning, uh, the mindset needs to be really that you learn to process and understand what you are learning today, right? You don't learn just to link it with the last goal. For most of us nowadays, especially people who are working, or the learning is like you qualify an examination or you get a certification or you get a job. But does that really help? No. It could help because it will give you a certification, and you can show it, but as long as it doesn't associate or get into your behavior, in your memory, in your involuntary nature, that learning is never helpful. So for most of us who are in this race of doing something better every day and finding something really great every day, I would say just sit for a while and think that what we are doing today and how we are going to really make this as a process that we really don't just do this for the sake of doing it. So the first step that I would say, when you are learning, when you are enrolling yourself into new courses or anything, just take it as a journey first, and but more than journey, just take it to that what you understand out of it, how it changes your mindset, how it becomes a part of you. Especially I'm talking about in a general way, I'm not talking about some very specific learning. I mean, if you're learning maths, if you're solving some questions or puzzles, that's a different. But any kind of courses that you're doing, how it really helps you in a longer way. You're not just memorizing something for a short period of time and then you forget. It doesn't help you, right? If I learn today something and I just qualify examination, and tomorrow if somebody asks me about that, I'm not able to help that person. Okay, and I'll give you an example of that. So the first thing is assess your behavior. Understand that how it really helps you, and are you really just doing it for any kind of performance goal or any kind of certification, or you're really doing it for yourself. The second one is, of course, you fill the gap. You every day keep on, uh, filling this gap of learning. When you really fill the gap of your today, what you have learned, and tomorrow, I mean, there is never an end of that. That's what I'm trying to say. Uh, it's not just any specific direction that you can learn every day and everything and anything, but just try this habit. And third is, keep on doing it. Keep this habit as a constant thing. When you do this, you will find yourself every day improvising and becoming someone better than what you were yesterday or a few months ago. Now, the example that I was talking about, when I was doing this one of the certification for my career, and I said certification. So you know what happened? I prepared for it. The behavioral changes that I made during the preparation, I took it as a project, let's so to say. And at the end of the day, when I achieved the certification, it didn't make me feel very different. Certification was just an outcome because I had already put so much effort into preparation of it. So what that did to me, the behavior, the pattern, the planning part of it, time management, there were a lot of aspects into that associated with that in my behavior, and plus what I learned out of that training, that changed me. So today when I work, that behavior comes automatically into me because I have taken something from that learning. I just not only learned, but I imbibed the behaviors of that thing and the teaching into my work, into my own self, into my personal life also. There is no different life, okay? We say it personal and professional, but it's all just, it's you at the end of the day who's leading both and everything, right? Social, personal, professional, whatever life it is. So that's how the learning should always look like. And each day when you give 5 minutes or 50 minutes or whatever time you allocate to your learning, it really compounds into something different. So next time when you're learning, just ask this question: are you just doing it for the sake of achieving something, or you're really achieving something core, the change in you, your memory, your learning wise, and what have you gained out of it? And do share your comments and your suggestions. Thank you.